let us go into IS2 inventories. Okay, I think this was taught in FA. Now we all know that inventories are measured at lower of cost or NRV, right? Agree? Remember, right? Inventory is measured at lower of cost or NRV. What is NRV? NRV is basically selling price minus cost to sell. Now, this cost of inventory, okay, this thing over here, which is the cost of inventory, what all does it include? It includes import duties, includes transport fees, basically includes all the items, all the costs of bringing the items of inventory to their present location and condition. So it's similar to the definition of PPE, include all the costs of bringing the inventory to its present location and condition. It will include import duties, transport costs, handling costs, and then we will deduct or reduce any rate discounts from the cost of inventory. If we receive any rate discounts, we have to reduce that. Now, if we are making or manufacturing inventory, if we are not buying but we are making or manufacturing inventories, cost of inventory will also include these following production costs, such as direct labor and direct expenses. All direct expenses will be included, which are related to the production. And then there will be production overheads. This is also directly related to the production, so it will be included in the cost of inventory. However, what is not cost of inventory? Abnormal waste is not included in inventory costs. Storage costs, basically after production and all that, okay, any storage cost is not the cost of the inventory. Okay, it's like our own separate cost, because we are not able to sell the inventory, right? The inventory is maybe lying in our warehouse. We're not able to sell it. It's not the cost of production of the inventory, because it's not related to the production of the inventory, right? It is after production. If there's any storage, it's not related to the cost of the inventory. And then there are administrative overheads, okay, which these are basically administrative, or maybe you could call them general overheads. General overheads, these cannot be included as part of cost, and obviously selling costs is not included as part of cost. It is a separate expense. Here we were looking at cost, yeah. Okay, now we all know that in inventory, okay, that in IS2 there are two types of inventory valuation methods. Before, I think if you remember, there were three, right? There was FIFO, AFCO, and there was one more called LIFO. Okay, last in, first out, but it's no longer applicable under IS2 inventories. Okay, they only allow FIFO and weighted average cost, which is AFCO. And we have a note over here that the same method of inventory valuation should be used for all inventories having a similar nature and use. These are all theory, and I assume everything learned from FA, yeah? Basically, I'm only refreshing it in FR. Okay, now we obviously know, okay, that sometimes inventory questions comes with cost of sales, right? It comes as a cost of sales question and something related to that, because inventory purchase is basically, it goes to the cost of sales, right? Manufactured and purchased inventory. Okay, so what are the components of cost of sales? How do we calculate cost of sales? Okay, another way to calculate cost of sales is basically opening inventory plus purchases minus closing inventory, okay, which will give us the cost of sales. Okay, now that's all for IS2 inventory.